From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Sports on Demand for Wednesday, February 6th. I'm Mike Ludlum. Wednesday was one of the biggest days of the year for college athletes. It was National Signing Day, and a lot of people signing on the dotted line. The NMU football team has reason to celebrate this year. And for the first time, they held their signing day party at the Delft Bistro in Marquette. Fans of the team got to listen to head coach Kyle Nystrom and his assistants talk about their 26 new recruits. With 3 players from Wisconsin, 11 from Illinois, and 12 from Michigan, including 6 from the UP, the Wildcats had a major focus on their mind. That's improving their defense.
And so we focused a lot more in the secondary with this signing class, some offensive linemen, and a defensive line, and then we spread it out from there on out, try to even it up. We have a model that we work off, and we try to keep it as close to that as far as numbers as we can.
Nystrom also stressed how great it is for a team to establish a recruiting base in Wisconsin again. He said he looks forward to continue recruiting there in the future. Now, taking a look at the 6 players from the Upper Peninsula the Wildcats signed: Rubens Fink, a UP Dream Team 8-player wide receiver and all-stater from Superior Central. Iron Mountain's Charlie Gerhardt was a UP Small School receiver. Montel Glover of Stevenson also was an All-UP Dream Team 8 player at running back. Logan Krulik was the UP Small School Defensive Player of the Year. West Iron County's Caden Pleaser was an All-Westpac player who wants to be the Wildcats' long snapper. And Norway's Zachary Powell was a UP Small School offensive tackle. Let's check on Michigan Tech, and we'll start at Westwood High School. From left to right, Blake Hewitt, Nathan Beckman, and Sam Gillis signing their national letters of intent. All 3 earned UP Dream Team honors last fall. Hewitt as an offensive tackle, Beckman as a running back, and Gillis as a defensive end. Gillis also was first-team All-State by the Associated Press, but that doesn't mean you're going to play that position at Tech. Gillis for now will be a fullback, which might even surprise his high school coach, Scott Sergila.
It's almost like a guard in the backfield, you know, when you pull around and stuff. The only difference is, and I always give Coach Sturge a hard time about this, that there's a chance for me to get the ball, which I always gave him a hard time about in high school.
It's a great school academically, and I think it's a great school football-wise. They have a great football program there. They have great coaches. I love the coaches. And when I went up for my visit, I loved the team. I love the guys in the team, and we got a great class coming in. It should be fun.
I just really fell in love with the campus. The degree there is second to none to anyone. So as soon as I graduate from Michigan Tech, I'm going to get snatched up, and I'm going to be working somewhere. And that's just really what's more important to me than anything is the degree.
Well, let's hop in the car and go to Ishpeming, where the Hematites also had 3 players signing to play at the Division II level. On the left, Matt Treywick, UP Small School linebacker. In the middle, Logan Krulik joins NMU. And on the right side of the screen was Hunter Smith, who will be a slot receiver for the Huskies. He was a UP Dream Team defensive back. All they want to have is a chance, and now they do.
It just seemed like the best fit for me. It was close to the family. They definitely did the heaviest recruiting for me too, and it just seemed like the best fit.
It's definitely a different level of play. I mean, more intense, bigger, faster, stronger opponents.
I apologize for not getting Hunter Smith's interview done properly. Fortunately, I did come up with a backup plan showing him score a touchdown from the regular season. By the way, number 40, Logan Krulik, had a great block on this play as Smith found the end zone. Well, trip number 3 took us to Marquette, where Athletic Director Alex Tizio introduced Ethan Martish on the left and Alex Canute, not only to the media, but to the people watching on the Marquette Senior High School live stream. Both will attend Michigan Tech. Martish was a UP Dream Team receiver who also received honorable mention All-State by the Associated Press, and Canute received honors as a tight end. It was not a tough decision for Canute to choose the black and gold.
Mom and Dad both went there, and the academics at that school are phenomenal, outstanding, and you know, from that point I want to continue playing football, but as well continue my education. So when it came down to it, fantastic coaching staff, fantastic academics, so that's why.
I know a lot of these kids through, you know, AAU basketball. I've played with a couple of them. In football, I've been playing with Alex since, what, 5th grade? Something like that. So, you know, we already have that chemistry.
Now let's take a look at some of the others that sent in pictures and emailed pictures to us. We'll start with Negaunee High School right there. That's Theo Kumpala in the middle. He was an all-MPC, or I should say Westpac tight end, who recovered 2 fumbles for touchdowns. UP Large School running back Travis Ojala of Calumet joins the Huskies. He gained nearly 1,000 yards and scored 17 touchdowns for the Copper Kings. Gwynn's Tucker Taylor was named one of the top tight ends in Michigan by the Michigan High School Football Blogspot.com. He was a UP small school wide receiver. The Huskies have also added kicker Brendan LeClaire of Dollar Bay, who kicked for the Hancock Bulldogs cooperative team, and Kingsford UP Dream Team running back Luke Tarian. Kingsford's Cole Galeazzi was a UP Large School offensive tackle. He'll continue his career with the Golden Mustangs of Southwest Minnesota State. High school basketball, oh sure, we're making up games still in a number of cases. Negaunee at Westwood, second quarter, Nathan Beckman to tie Alderton, and the Patriot hits the shot from the elbow. Westwood trails 11-10. For Negaunee, Drew Lindberg will have the ball, driving toward the basket, floats that one up and in. Miners up 15-10. Back the other way for the red, white, and blue, Taylor Delangelo, Nathan Beckman for 3. Negaunee had a 16-13 lead, though, at the half. Late third quarter, Jason Waterman drives and semi-hooks that one in. That started a run that gave the Miners a 33-22 cushion after 3, and Negaunee went on to post the win, 44-32. Taking a look at other scores, big night again for Houghton's duo of Brad Serrard and George Butvillas. Serrard 33 points, Butvillas 31. Gremlins over Ishpeming 75-55 despite 24 points from Darius Yohe. Caden Pleaser had 23 for West Iron County, but Marcus Johnson had 26, Foster Wonders 25, and Iron Mountain defeated the Wycons 83-51. Ed Polakowski had 21 for Ontonagon, winning the Battle of Ontonagon County 57-56 over Uintral Creek. Jaden Borseth had 23 for the Panthers. Jefford 66, Republic Michigami 53. A wild one in the Southern UP. North Dickinson in 3 overtimes beats North Central 65-63. Superior Central downs Mid-Peninsula 66-43. Newberry was down 18 points at one time to Pickford. Indians come back to win 73-66. Cedarville, no trouble with Rudyard 87-37. And it was Petoskey over Sault Ste. Marie 52-32. On the girls' side, Avery Leedy had a double-double of 19 points and 10 rebounds, not to mention 5 assists, 6 steals, and 4 blocks. 3 other players in double figures. Redettes over Houghton, 78-31. Big Bay did not turn back Rapid River, 53-40. Ironwood, 7 better than Bayfield, 67-60. Haley Clifford had 22 for Norway as the Knights down North Central, 56-49. And in college basketball, Finlandia women faded at the end. St. Scholastica won 53-49 despite 22 points from the Lions' Katie Lundeen. And the men dropped an 85-59 decision to Finlandia. In wrestling scores, the districts taking place last night, the team districts. And in Division 4, Westwood, your champion over Munising, 47-27. Bark River Harrison Iron Mountain will have their meet on Thursday. And St. Ignace, also a district champ over Newberry, 54-30 in Division 4. In Division 2, Escanaba defeated Marquette 48-30 and downed Sault Ste. Marie 57-15 to win the district title. Hunter Larson picked up his 100th career win for the Eskimos. And in the NBA, Milwaukee 148, Washington 129.